We're live. Excuse me, holy, this snuck up on me. Good morning, friends. There we go. Very quick disclaimer. It's very warm here right now, and the humidity is, and it just started raining. So if I do lose my internet connection and you're on the list, just go to the comment section in the video and I will finish with you there once I get my internet back. Surprise, live on a Wednesday. Yay! Excuse me. Woo, got some coffee. It's like 17 Celsius here today. It is hot. Well, warm. Woke up all sweaty. My hair is a little crazy. Felt like hanging out. So good morning. Kind of beat up my camera last night with those stupid flies. I feel like we're just a little, that feels a little better. Good morning. I'm just going to make a quick note in the comments. In the comment section after. Oh, it's so hard not being able to read what I'm typing. Oops. Yeah, sometimes when it rains, our internet line goes down. I don't know what goes on. So there we are. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Surprise. Oh. I didn't think this through very well. Actually wearing shorts because it's warm. Hi, Gigi. Oh, man, I suck at names. This is going to be a rough morning. Still waking up. How are you today? Good morning. Oh, my goodness. Welcome, everybody. How's it going? How you doing? Good morning. I've got the Egyptian tarot cards going today. Excuse me, these ones. Headed to class. Ooh, what class are you headed to? Do you want a card for the day, or do you have a question on the way to class? Stats too. Oh my goodness, that's a big one. Oh, I also like to mention that today's stone I thought I would, share with you today is my amethyst. This is my amethyst, and I absolutely love it. It's my big old rock. And it's got a fish on the other side. There we go. My amethyst has a fish. How cool is that? I don't know. Let me know what you guys see in there. But yeah, my fishy amethyst. Whatever they want to tell you, okay. And then also, like, to go with this, when I talked about before, I had cards that go with crystals. Oh, flies. This is what I'm talking about. So this is a really nice deck. So if you don't get your hands on actual crystals, you can use the cards. And really, really good explanations in here. I'll have to review the deck on my channel, but I absolutely love this. I pull a card and check Instagram. Uh-oh. All right. I will talk more about that later. Let's get you a card before you get to class. Just started raining here. It's like the humidity was 94% last night going to bed. And now it's like 110 because it's like dense, foggy, and raining. Very cool, very warm. All right, let's see. Let's see what we've got going on here. Awesome. Oh, awesome. These ones like to jump on me. Yeah, for sure. AP, you can be next. So when I have to pick up a card, quite often that's one I'll read for you because this is just how they are. Oh, goodness. Ha. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Ooh, 9 of Wands. Oh, I just shook the table. There we go. Looks like working together to get a job done, hey? So see what the book has to say. I love reading out of the book. This is something that I do because... Oh, you got the 9 of Swords on the bottom of the deck too. 9s are movement, aren't they? It's something I do just because I love the way the author interprets the story of the tarot. Ooh, comfortable or uncomfortable situations with 9s. And it gives a greater insight into like some things that we may not have thought about it. Hi, Sharmila. Woo. Okay, so we're just looking at the 9 of Wands here. Well, good morning. It is 6:53 a.m. here. Welcome to Canada. Okay, so here we go. It's the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands indicates a change in stability and the strength required to successfully achieve and secure that change. Once established, overthrow is possible. Opposition will always be defeated. A secure and safe position from which to make further advance. There are hidden resources upon which to draw. Preparation of defenses against a future attack. The lunar influence on this card indicates that the imagination also plays an important role, providing an insight into the ways of opposition. The imagination should not, however, be allowed to dwell unnecessarily on illusionary enemies. Awareness of the dangers of the world could lead to overprotection of independence. Yeah, but I also see that as like a working together to get the job done sort of thing. Aw, thanks. And then the 9 of Swords came up on the bottom, and it's kind of weird. I just like the bottom of the deck. Oh, so like this one kind of talks about torture of the body and the mind, a little isolation. And to me, it's just like, don't let yourself get in your own head. It says here, ultimately feelings of apathy and ambivalence towards the cruelty and inhumanity of man, despair and disillusion. So just kind of like be aware on the backside of things that don't get into your head about things. Is this making sense for you? Couple of 9s, kind of neat. Well, I hope, yes, that's making sense for you. Okay, good. So just like heads up, go forth with confidence, having this little bit of information. I'm glad you resonate with it. Quite often, like as a messenger, sometimes it doesn't make sense to me, but it'll make sense to you, and that's what this is all about, right? Yay, thank you so much. Thanks for being first today. Happy Wednesday. I hope your class goes well. It's Wednesday. Ooh, good luck on your test. Don't be too stressed about it. Don't get in your own head about it. Oh, all right. Good luck with your day. Okay, AP, where are we with you? Sharmila, I have you next. Oh, which one? I've got one on each side. Perfect. That's right. Just do your best. Give it your all, and don't Don't stay in your head after or during. You'll just get it done. Okay, AP, do I have a question? If contact me soon. All right, are we gonna get any contact? Oh wait, no, I gotta do AP first, Sharmila. Sorry. General for the year 2020. Wow, we only have like 3 months left of this year. That's a big one, actually. Okay. What do we need to know for you? This is awesome. Yeah, hubby went to work a little early today, and I decided to pop on because why not do a Wednesday too? Ah. Hey, you know what? I do crazy well, so let's figure this out. There's nothing wrong with asking that. All right. King of Discs. King of Pentacles. Pentacles is money. Earth, money. Internet, don't do this. No, 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 no. Are we back? Damn. If the internet disconnects, follow up in the comments. Shoot. Are we back? Are we here? Did it come back? Anyone? Anyone? Yay! Okay, so it's raining and the internet is cutting in and out right now. So if we do lose contact, I will finish up in the comment section for you, okay? Once I get back online. Perfect. Okay. Okay, timer's still going. We're still good. Okay. So the one that came up for you is the King of Discs. So that's like pentacles, money, earthing, digging things to make new things happen. And then on the flip side of the deck is the Princess of Wands. Hi, KK. Where's my book? Where's my book? I just got so scared there. All right, let's find this king. King of the world. Here we go. So the king is practical, methodical, and slow in his deliberations. He uses traditional approaches to solving problems and is patient and laborious. His reactions are instinctive rather than imaginative, and he has little intellectual grasp of the world. He may have difficulty expressing himself. He is devoted to those he loves, slow to anger, but unforgiving to those who commit injury. So on the bottom side of that, we've got the Princess of Wands. I love these cards. They're so rich in details. Where are we? Wands, 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 wands. Yeah, I'll put you on the list. So on the flip side of that, we've got the Princess of Wands here. And a person with great ambitions in the material world. She is resourceful and adaptable, filled with enthusiasm. She is keen to serve those in authority. In this, she is trustworthy and faithful. The princess is a bearer of news and at times gossip. When ill aspected, she is often irrational in her aspirations and is quick to change her mind or the track of her thoughts. She has little patience and never forgets an injury or an insult. So are you currently in a relationship with somebody? Because it sounds like a relationship is in the works for 2020 for you from this reading. A good balance. It'll be a good balance, but there may be a little bit of power struggling going on there. You know, like they both kind of don't forget any wrongdoings that have been done to them. But, you know, we may be looking at a relationship that's a little bit older, younger, a little bit at the age difference. But I see kind of like a partnership definitely going on here. So there's a general for 2020 for you. I mean, ultimately, you can pull from it what you want. And obviously, because it is some time away, things, fates kind of play their own parts in situations, right? But yeah, looking good. Looking good. Is it something that you're hoping for the next year? Because, I don't know, it could be relationship, it could be business. So it all depends. Thank you so much for hanging out and letting me read for you. It is an honor to do this for you guys. Definitely love being the messenger here and just hanging out with everyone. Well, lovely. The cards are definitely in your favor for that. But like I said, I don't know if it'll be business or if it'll be pleasure. So keep possibilities open. Sharmila, it is your turn. Excuse me. All right. Sweet. Thank you so much. Sharmila, where you at? Is there anybody out there? Oh, flies. Okay, is this thing on? Can somebody put something in the comments for me so I know I'm still here with you? Please. Hee. Yay! Thank you, Joyce. The internet is fluctuating, to say a lovely F word about it. Good morning. Alicia, hello. All right. So I may occasionally ask for like comments to come up so I can make sure that we're still going on here, because yesterday when I read, the internet cut out and I kept going for like 15 minutes. And then I'm just like, oh, that didn't really work. Or maybe it was Thursday. One of the days it cut out and I kept going. Okay. Sharmila, you're asking about my tattoo. I've got one on that side. I've got one on that side. I forgot I was wearing a tank top today. So if you're here, it is your turn for a card. If you are not here, I will have to take the next person in line. And thank you. I drew that one and wanted it that way. And that one was for my grandma. She loved frogs and she was an absolutely phenomenal woman. So she's a frog wearing a super cape that says super grams right there. That's my grandma. And I did not draw that one. Okay. KK, we are going to move on to you for your general reading. Hi, Sarabi. I'm just playing with my cards. And I'm sorry if I pronounce anybody's names incorrectly. I'm doing well this morning, thank you. How are you? But please know, I do try my best. So I just put you on the list. Huh? And right now, KK is going to get a card. Lovely, lovely, lovely morning it is. A little rain, a little fog, a little warmth. Lovely, lovely. All right. So in general, KK, we've got the Hermit going on here. Generally, when you get a major arcana card, it's referring to something that you need to do personally on your end of things, on your spiritual side, your highest powerness. The Hermit, quite often talks about going within and expanding your light from within, lighting a path for others. No worries, Joyce. And then on the bottom of the deck here that came up for you is the Ace of Swords. So, like swords, they cut through things. It's an air sign. Definitely, definitely good things. So, like, you may have to go inside yourself and cut away the things that are no longer serving you. And sometimes that can be an interesting trek, an interesting journey. Let's see what the book has to say for you here. And then judgment's right underneath. So that's just giving me a reminder. Don't judge yourself harshly. Be gentle on yourself. Kind of doing the inner stuff kind of. We can be quite judgmental on ourselves, but we're only human. We're just humans. Okay, so with the Hermit, here are warnings and advice. There is a need for caution. A time of withdrawal and isolation, either enforced or voluntary. The guidance of foresight and wisdom. So that's just kind of like his little light there that's going to lead the way along his own personal journey path, right? That which is sought may be closer than previously thought, and something which has been overlooked or mislaid. A guiding light on a difficult journey. One should be wary, however, that this may be the light of the will-o'-the-wisp, which is delighted in misleading unsuspecting travelers. And that just kind of goes forth about cutting what's no longer serving you, the distractions or anything like that. Let me see what this has to say here. So the book describes this a triumph, victory, and success, justice and authority, strength in adversity. The powers of the intellect will succeed against all opposition, the start of a process which will prove unstoppable. Change born of necessity, freedom from constraint. So yeah, it's totally just saying to me, in general, if you're going through something at the moment, you are going out of it victorious. Is this resonating with you at all? Because it's a good thing. This is a good thing. This is just a little bit of self-discovery, coming out on top. It is resonating with you. That is freaking awesome. I love it when the cards are on. So in general, keep up your good work. You will come out victorious. Remember, sometimes when we're going inside too, it's a little ugly, but that's where judgment right here on the underside of things. Don't judge yourself harshly. If you're in the process of letting go, just let it go and let the judgment go with it also. Because you know what? Self-work is hard work, and self-work happens every day. So you're making a conscious decision every day. And sometimes that sometimes that shadow work comes up, right? So we've got to be balanced, but you'll come out victorious. All right. Yay. It's really nice when you have a little bit of like confirmation from the unknown about stuff that's going on. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, KK, for letting me read for you. And I really wish you the best of luck on this journey. That is so awesome. You're welcome to come back anytime. Usually I do this Tuesdays, Thursdays. So, yay, welcome to our little community here. Tea Time and Tarot. That's awesome. It makes me very, very happy when things can resonate that way. Okay. Okay, just taking notes. Hello, lovely. All right. It is so nice to read for you guys. Oh, excuse me. Hi, cutie. Yes, but I have a lineup, okay? Welcome back, by the way. Joyce, hi. Are you back? Don't worry, it's not a big list. So it's like, Joyce is not back. We'll get back to her when she gets back. Ooh, Alicia, are you still here? Oh, Joyce, hi. Your turn, lovely. Do you have a specific question, or do you just have like, do you want something just for like the day? Whoop, whoop. Good morning. Okay, to what part? Ooh. I still have over an hour, you guys, before I have to go and deal with chicken stuff. So yay. Okay, so you... yeah, just hold on. All right. Love and studying. You're scared of what to go. What are you studying? Nursing. Okay, cool. So I had a clump of cards fall out, and usually when a clump of cards falls out, I kind of listen. It was a wet droplet on my table. You love helping people. It is such a good feeling. So we got the Three of Cups here. Have you been seeing a lot of threes? And then right with that came out the World. And then right with that came the Three of Swords. Okay. So the Three of Cups is showing like three people rejoicing and having a good time. There's a picnic. There's stuff going on. And then, you know, showing the world. There's so many opportunities there. But then there's a little bit of heartbreak going on with these Three of Swords happening. So let's see what the book has to say for you. But then the bottom of the deck, it's got the sun that comes up. So like that's a very happy ending. It's like timing sort of thing, right? Okay, so the Three of Cups. Oh, it's daybreak out there. The sun is starting to come. Okay, so here in the book, the Three of Cups, let's get a good focus on that. Yeah. Happiness, perhaps a marriage or a birth. This is a time of shared joy and celebrations, a reunion of family or friends, feelings of deep satisfaction and fulfillment. This is a card of physical enjoyment and sensuality. This excess could easily lead to intoxication. Another aspect suggested by the association with the planet Mercury is the power to communicate and express one's ideas freely. Also indicated is the receipt of important or good news. And then followed that up with the World. And this is the last card in the Major Arcana. Okay. And the World indicates completion, the final achievement of all one's objectives, the attainment of harmony, a sense of satisfaction and fulfillment, moving on. This is a card that marks the end of an era. Are you studying to be a nurse? Okay, and then the Three of Swords. When are you done school? Are you in school? When are you done school? The Three of Swords here came up also. Because this card represents sorrow and heartbreak. The conflict is, however, necessary for future happiness, leading to other and better things. Clearing the ground for future developments. There are joyous times to come. The end of an unsatisfactory relationship, things coming to a head, the calm before the storm. Although not realized at the time, this is the beginning of recovery, either physical or emotional. Disappointment that will soon become celebration. Are you currently in a relationship? Because with the Sun on the bottom, with the happy ending, let's just... Yes, material happiness, prosperity, good fortune, great joy and happiness. Okay. Success in one's endeavors, achievement and recovery from past setbacks, good health, riches, and wealth, a clear perspective of one's life. Okay, so to me, if you're not in a relationship currently, this is going to be a reflection of what's going on in school. Like, things are good, you've got the world ahead of you, but you're going to have to leave, and there may be a little bit of disappointment there, whether it being a credit short or because whether you're a credit short or because you've built a really good relationship with some of the people, you may feel that heartbreak when you go to leave. Okay. But at the end, the sun comes up. So, like, good news, prosperity. So for me right now, right, like, you're in a group setting, you're learning, and you've got the world ahead of you. Okay. But you're going to have a little bit of heartbreak, so just maybe take a moment and make sure you have all your credits lined up for completing next year, because this could be a heads up. Like, you don't want that kind of disappointment to happen. So just maybe check out and make sure you have all your ducks in a row. Okay. And then by getting this, get your I's dotted, your T's crossed, just make sure everything's in line and it'll all work out. The Sun card's a very, very happy thing. Like, it's prosperity, it's the end, it's the start, it's the cycling, right? So you're going to be on to something new after you're done school. But just be prepared for that Three of Swords coming at you. Oh, thank you, Joyce. Thank you for letting me read for you. Okay, guys, just give me a sec here. Alicia, are you still here? I love the story that the tarot tells. And I love being a messenger for that. Alicia. You told me this before. I'm sorry. All right. Yes. Hello, lovely. Sarabi, you're next. What's your question today? And thank you for hanging out and being patient. What will your next job be like? Ooh. Have you put your feelers out there? Are you waiting on news about one? Oh, you're so lovely. Hey, daybreak out there. There's clouds. All right, let's see what the cards have to say for you. Oh! Okay. What kind of work are you looking to get into? I'm just going to write this down. Okay, so do you have your feelers out? Like, have you thrown out resumes? Are you waiting to hear back from a couple of places about a job? Yes. Okay. Have you applied to more than one place? Okay. So you're asking about work, and the 9 of Swords come up. Okay, and then on the back side of that, the 5 of Discs came up. So the reason I was asking about more than one, I'd say this is a cautionary message. This is just letting you know, maybe not take the first thing that comes up. Look into a little bit more, because you don't want to be isolated, right? This person's isolated in that cave with the swords dwelling over them. And then in a dry desert, sitting there with the 5 discs. So to me, this is like, just be cautious about what you're taking, and just investigate what you're getting to, because you don't. Oh, this is great. This is great. I never noticed that before. Okay, so yeah, the caution, so that you don't get empty discs, so that you're not empty, you're not barren. But underneath this, we got the 10 of discs. But you see the gold, the prosper, the working, the harmony. Okay, so don't take necessarily the first one that comes up, because it'll leave you barren. And we want you to be successful, right? Is that making any sense at all? Did you apply somewhere you really don't want the job? So the 9 of Swords, the 9 of Swords is like suffering at the hands of others. The Nine of Swords indicates individual humiliated or suppressed by the masses, intolerance and mindlessness, the imprisonment of the innocent, torture of both the body and the mind. On the part of the subject, there is an awareness that leads to desolation and resignation. Ultimately, feelings of apathy and ambivalence towards the cruelty and inhumanity of man. And then the Five of Pentacles. Pentacles, money, earthing, right? It's anxieties about money, probably due to a loss of income or status. There's a threat of insecurity. Financial troubles are not, however, insurmountable, but they do require care and thought to resolve. One should be aware of missing opportunities as they arise or overlooking chances that may be available. There is an intimidation of labor and toil, either at the present or to come. So you're going to have to work hard for it, right? Like, one's resources may be overextended. Survival is possible despite a time of hardship, and the troubles are on the material plane. Okay, so it's just stuff. So let's bump up to the 10 of discs. I don't know why the second last on the bottom is coming up today for everyone, but it's finishing the story. The prosperity of this card is the wealth that has accumulated over the ages. It has grown and passed down through the generations of the present day. It's family wealth built upon the endeavors of one's ancestors, receiving an inheritance of great value, either financial or sentimental, or in knowledge. Advice from elder members of the family home and life, a family gathering. So it will work out. Just be really cautious and do that investigating so you don't get here. Okay? Is this making sense to you at all? Oh, I wish you the best of luck with your work. I hope you find something that really does nourish your body, your mind, and your soul. Perfect. Good. I love it when it makes sense to you guys. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. Hanging out and being patient for your turn. I really appreciate that. You guys are so amazing. You'll get something. You'll get something. Just put the feelers out there, and the cards are just giving you a heads up to look at those opportunities, like maybe hidden opportunities. So saying no to something might open doors through like a connection or a meeting. Through that other meeting could lead to another one. Do you know what I mean? So just keep those perspectives open and don't settle. Even though you may feel like you need to take that one that's going to destroy that, the cards are saying don't do it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Sarabi, when will I be meeting my DM? What's a DM? I mean, I like it. So my brain's going direct message. Woohoo. Aw, thanks, love. I teach dance on Wednesday nights. And those are little clips that I put on Instagram. And it's oh, thank you. And it's fun. Thank you so much for checking that out. That's crazy awesome. I've got a few people that are also wanting me to do like an online lesson sort of thing. So if you are interested in that, I will probably be doing that soon. Okay, Sarabi, your divine masculine. Hello, Adriana. You know him already. Well, Adriana, you just simply ask and I'll put you on the list, and you just got to kind of wait your turn. I have put you on the list. I have, I think, 3 people ahead of you. You're very welcome. Hello, Karma Flores. When will you reconcile? Yeah, Karma, you're on there. All right, let's figure this out for Sir Abby. Woo! Woo! Do you have any numbers coming up in your life that, like, consistently right now? And welcome to the newcomers. Really quick, if my internet cuts out, we'll finish up in the comments section as soon as I get my internet back. It's wet. I'm rural. It's crazy. I read from the book because I love what the author has to say. And quite often with quite a few of my decks, I get jumpers. Boom. I don't read traditionally. Welcome to the channel. All types of double numbers. Okay. That's that. So the King of Swords jumped out. Boom. And then on the bottom, we've got the 8 of Discs here. Okay. And then underneath that, we got the King of Discs. How long have you guys been separated? Because the reason I'm curious is the King of Discs and the King of Swords. The King of Swords is kind of like here. Here through, you've been separated 6 years. Or were you together? Or were you 6 years? Because we've got the King of Swords here, and then we've got the King of Discs here, and then we've got an 8 of Discs in the middle. So we've got a whole shift. So I'm wondering if your divine masculine is shifting. Universally, we're going through a whole shift. There's a dimensional shift. There's a frequency shift. There's a shift in the poles. And so instinctively right now, I mean, like, it's what the author has to say and whatnot. But with the King of Swords being back here, facing backwards, okay? With the 8 of Discs right here. 8 of Pentacles is kind of like looking back at our job well done. You know, it's one of those, it's a lovely thing, working on a craft, honing in on a mastery system of ourselves. And then looking forward, we've got that King of Discs here. So really, this is kind of telling me the King of Swords gone, boom, in the past, looking forward at where you are, where you've come, and looking forward to that. This King is looking forward. So I'm wondering if your divine masculine is shifting and needing to make room for something else. Because then we've got the Hermit, which is like going inward. And then we've got the 2 of Cups, which to me is like a joining, a celebration, a breakdown of two. So is this, Sarabi, is this making sense to you at all? Good morning, Airfront. Yeah, it's making sense. Oh, good. Because sometimes I don't get it. Sometimes, like, in my brain, it's not working, but this is just the way the cards are coming up. And then it's still looking good. It's still looking good, right? So everything that's coming up is just kind of like, and just seriously, just the way the cards are laying is what's telling me this story right now. Right? So there's definitely the change. Looking backwards, staying there, and then going forwards. Good, 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 good. Ooh. I am so glad it makes sense for you. It's falling down again. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I love it. I love it. I love it when it all works out. I wish you the best of days today. And good luck with this shift. Shifting's not easy. So I wish you strength for that. Pentacles and then King of Pentacles. Ooh. Yeah, huh? 9. Number 9 came up, 9 of Wands. But number 9, so maybe within 9 months, within the next year. Yeah, because 9 came up. 9 came up with the Tower. So, yeah, probably within the next year. Something kaboom would happen that way. Okay? Just be prepared. Heads up for that. Divorce is not usually a pretty thing. Okay, cutie cutie, we here? Woo! We have a big room right now. 7 people. All right, Sarabi, you've got this. You've got the heads up. You can do this. It'll be okay. You've got this. Does B plan to contact you by the end of the month? Thank you for hanging out and waiting and being patient. I really do try to give everybody a fair chance. So, oh, Karma, you're so sweet. Change is never easy. Having strength always makes it nice. Aww. Okay. Well, Sarabi, if not, I don't know. Maybe 9 weeks, maybe. Let me know when it happens, okay? See if we can make some sense of it. Okay. For Tessa, yes. Hi, I'll put you on the list. I knew I saw somebody in there. Aw, thank you. Okay. Kitty, kitty. All right, let's see what the cards have to say about me getting a hold of you. Ooh. Well, you got the Seven of Swords that came up. Oh. Oh. Look, it looks like they're waiting for somebody to come out of a door. Yeah, like totally waiting for somebody. It looks like they're going to jump on them as soon as they come out of the door. And then on the bottom end of that, we've got the Queen of Cups. So, as far as contacting you, I think they're waiting. And I don't think the intent, I don't know. Because, you know, like swords, they cut things, right? Like cut right through it. Let me grab the book. Hi, Sugar Babe. Good morning. Thank you for popping by to say hello. Okay, so let's see what the book has to say about this for cutie cutie. There are problems looming, but this card warns against confronting them head on. A direct response would be disastrous. In this situation, it is advisable to use forethought and possibly a degree of cunning to escape. An unconventional solution to a problem will bring success and victory. Vigilance and constant awareness are necessary to avoid stumbling into a trap. A reappraisement of one's future plans may be required. This is not a card for hasty actions or decisions. Plenty of time should be taken to make plans, perhaps even consider a postponement. So I would be worried about what he has to say. Like watch out for a trap. Watch out for getting caught into something that you shouldn't be. The Queen of Cups came up on the underside of things. See her sitting there proudly on that rock in the middle of turbulent ocean. Oh, it started to rain. So the Queen has the full intuitive qualities of the element of water. She has complete confidence in her instincts. The emotions of others, be they happiness or deepest sadness, wash over her without effect. She has well-developed artistic abilities and creative imagination. She is attractive and well-liked by others. I think at this point, you may want to look at why you want B to contact you. Is it of the purest intentions? I would be worried about this card. I don't know if this is making sense to you at all. But it's totally a heads up to come out on top, to be this queen in the turbulent waters. Just heads up about that contact. And I mean, like, normally I would say if you want to contact somebody, use your voice and communicate that contact. But I'm going to say not this time. You know, just this. There's a lot of lurking outside the doorway going on there. I mean, we want to be in this position. So, are you wanting them to contact you? No, right? Seven of Swords. Oh, I wrote that down already. Okay, so if you do not, give me a break here. If you don't want them to contact you, you can do a free spell on them. And you can write their name down on a piece of paper. This has come up quite a few times this week. You can write their name down on a piece of paper, put in a little bit of water, and stick it in your freezer to stop actions towards you. But it's definitely That Seven of Swords, definitely a card of warning. So, ooh. Okay. Fair enough. No, are we here? Are we back? That Seven of Swords makes me worry. So just be very cautious. Maybe look up on YouTube and see if there's any like advice videos on there about how to heal from that or how to get over it. And giving you the tools to help you move on. There's a lot of really good counselors out on YouTube. It's just, I'm worried about the way the people are lurking. There's the Seven Swords are lurking outside the door. I don't think his actions towards you are going to be of a good intent if he does get a hold of you. And I think it's better to not initiate that conversation. So he could be like saying mean things about you or setting you up for something that's not necessarily good for you. That's just what I mean. Hi, Joy. That's what I mean about being worried about that card. And just that communication of talking. He's not a bad person. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's just that Seven of Swords that came up, right? So just a heads up. Yeah, I wish you the best of luck getting closure on this. And it's not necessarily something that's like, no, actually, I am worried about it being mean. So just a heads up there. Just a heads up. All right, cutie. I wish you the best of luck today. I wish you the best of luck with this situation. I hope your heart can heal. Gigi, you still here? Good. I'm glad. All right. Thank you so much. For sure. All right, stand strong. And I hope it works out for the best. Okay. Who do we have still here in the room? I say in the room. I think because you're in my living room. That and from like the time of chat rooms. Hi, Joy. I have you on the list. I just have a few people ahead of you. KJ. Adriana. Hey, you're next. Karma, you're after Adriana. That's awesome. You guys are amazing. I do have a list. And then for Tessa, you're after that. Then I've got Joy. Earfront, I've got you. KJ, you're after that. Thank you guys. This is awesome. It's raining out. It's so warm out today. It's really nice to spend my morning with you guys, having coffee, reading cards. This makes my day happy. Happy. Twin and yes. Okay. Where are we? Adriana, it is your turn. Should rain out here. Where are you at? Are you California? Hasn't rained in California in a while.